Welcome to McPlum, simple solutions served daily.
You start by confirming prerequisites: Node, JS, NPM, and a Firebase account. Once done, create a Firebase project in the console and enable hosting and any database products you need. Next, install the Firebase CLI globally and authenticate with Firebase login so you can deploy. Then, initialize your site directory with Firebase init hosting, choose the project and public folder. This gets your local repo linked to Firebase and lays the groundwork for adding SDKs and environment configuration. Now you integrate the SDK and configure the app. Install the Firebase JS SDK with NPM or include the CDN snippet. Then copy Firebase config from project settings into a secure config file or env variable. Initialize with Firebase. Initialize app, config, and export the services you need, for example Auth, Firestore, or Analytics, so components can import them. Make sure to use environment-based config for dev versus prod. Finally, test locally by running your build or a local development server. Finish by building and deploying to Firebase hosting. Run your production build, then deploy with Firebase deploy-only hosting. Verify the site URL. Once live, test features like auth, database reads/writes, and routing. If something breaks, make sure rules and cores are correct and that your SBA fallback index HTML is configured. For deeper problems, check Firebase logs or browser DevTools network/errors. If deployment fails, rerun init for hosting configuration or re-authenticate with Firebase login to refresh tokens.
Thanks for watching. Stay juicy and subscribe.